Coming up today, we're taking you to the BWS Cool Room show featuring Memphis LK. I'll tell you about a gig coming to King Street, and Dan will tell you about the new date set for the Empowered Walk, which was meant to happen this weekend. Produced on Awabakal and Warramai Land, this is The Good Stuff, powered by BYD on Newcastle Live.
This is
Good.
good stuff.
The Good Stuff. Australia's fastest rising indie rock outfit, Old Mervs, are heading on a regional tour next year. The WA duo consistently sell out venues on their own headline shows and have supported the likes of Liam Gallagher, the Wombats, King Stingray and Spacey Jane. Old Mervs will play King Street on March 15, 2024. To find out more, check out our gig guide at newcastlelive.com.au.
Good stuff.
Hey, I'm Memphis LK and we're here in Newcastle for the BWS Cool Room. Well, this is my first time in Newcastle to play a show, so it should be fun. And it's also my first time playing in an inflatable venue. So it's double the fun.
What was your initial reaction when you were asked?
I didn't really understand until I saw it. I was like, what? Is it a freezer?
Yeah.
But this makes more sense now. It's an impressive operation.
What's your go-to order when you go to the bottle-o?
Ooh, at the bottle-o, I usually would get like a bottle of tequila or vodka, depends what mood I'm in, and then I'll probably get some like soda water or some kind of citrusy. Actually, no. I'm going to change my mind.
Okay,
So no, I'm going to stay with tequila, but I'm going to get soda water, and then I'm going to go to another shop and get grapefruit juice, pink grapefruit juice and limes, and make like a Paloma.
Oh.
That's probably my favourite drink.
In the last 12 months, your music has really popped off. So it hasn't happened overnight. Everyone's overnight successes seems like overnight.
Yeah.
What is it about the last 12 months with your music that you think is really connected?
Yeah, it's been an incredible year. Like thinking back to everything that's happened just in 12 months is pretty mind-blowing, and I'm very grateful for it. But I think just I've been putting out music like just in smaller forms, like EPs, for the last year, I guess. And I feel like my production and my songwriting has gotten to a point where I'm like really trusting myself. So I don't know, I guess if I'm making the music that feels really true to me, then it is more likely to connect to other people. So yeah, I'm really happy that it's connecting. It's a very good feeling.
You've put on quite a few workshops for non-binary and femme-presenting DJs. Why is it so important for you to create that space?
I've always been really passionate about it. I think because when I was growing up and really getting into production, I didn't feel like there were heaps of female role models kind of visible to me. Like there's so many incredible female non-binary producers and artists and DJs, but I feel like when I was kind of really getting into this style of music, all my favorite producers were men. And like I still love those producers, but I feel like I really am passionate about it because I want to be a role model to other young female and non-binary producers, just to remember that you actually can be top tier. Because I think for a long time I doubted that in myself, that I could like be as good as the guys. But it was all just a mental block, and it's not true. So yeah.
In the old noggin?
Yeah.
Are you an Ableton user?
Yes.
It's a
Yeah.
bit of a bros club, the Ableton vibe.
It
isn't
can be. It's definitely not so much anymore. But when I was like kind of getting into it, it was a bit.
Can you tell us about your journey into production?
Yeah, so I kind of played in a couple of bands when I was a teenager and that kind of thing. I was always writing songs, but when music like really clicked for me was when I discovered Ableton, which is the software I use to produce now, because I was sort of using GarageBand and just like looping drum beats and singing over them for a while, and then yes, a friend showed me Ableton and I was like, oh my God, and it sort of just unlocked something in my brain where I realized I could make any sound I wanted and I could do it all by myself, and it was just a really liberating feeling. And that was the moment I was like, I don't want to do anything else. Like, this is it. Yeah.
That's fantastic. I have
Yeah.
one last question. Is there anything that you're hoping to see or do while you're here in Newcastle?
I wish I had more time because I am flying early tomorrow morning. But can you guys give me any tips of what you think I should do tonight after the gig?
After the gig on a Thursday in Newey. That's a good question. Oh, Bernie's.
Yeah.
Bernie's Bar. Yeah.
It's a bar?
Yeah, it's a new one. Yeah, Bernie's is a good spot.
Can I get a Paloma there?
You probably could.
Yeah.
They make everything.
Yeah.
Bernie.
All right,
Yeah.
Paloma at Bernie's after the show. Done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is where it sounds good. Good stuff.
Unfortunately, due to the bad weather forecast for this weekend, the Jenny's Place Empowered Walk has been postponed until the 18th of February next year. The walk is in an effort to raise funds for and shine a light on the amazing work that Jenny's Place does for domestic violence and homeless support in the community. One good thing to come out of the postponement is that you've still got plenty of time now to buy raffle tickets and get behind this amazing cause. So start planning your crew for next year's walk and head to newcastlelive.com.au to find out more.
Good.
That's it for the good stuff today. I'd love to say a big thank you to Memphis LK and BWS for having us. Thanks heaps for joining us, and we'll see you on Monday from 4 p.m. for more of the good stuff.